Peace and blessings, everyone. A part of this video is, I guess, sort of a follow-up to the video I posted, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was the all audio one, and I was speaking of me staying in my car or whatnot. I want to let you know, because of concerns of my family, many concerns. And there's a lot of you out there that I was concerned too, and I want to thanks for your comments or whatnot, your support, and telling me to stay positive and things of that nature. That I decided to go ahead and go back to the house I was staying at, and part of it is also, which I use for excuse, is that my counselor, she was worried about how it would affect my kids and them knowing that I was living out of the car. So I decided to go back. And then speaking of my counselor, and part of this is really to do more so with her than anything else. Well, first, a couple things. In talking to her before I decided to go back, she questioned whether or not it was my pride that led me to leave the house and go stay in my car. And I told her it could be, but the thing is, generally when it's used, when we say somebody's too proudful, that they letting their pride get in the way, it's a negative connotation, and I don't really see why so. If it is because of my pride that I was worried about wearing out my welcome, about staying in someone's house too long, a family's house too long, then what's wrong with that? If if I choose to put myself in a position where I am uncomfortable, where things are hard for me, necessarily or unnecessarily, so whatever, because of my worrying about my effect on other people's lives, then how is that bad? I'm thinking of other people, and like I said, me getting on their nerves, whatnot. So if it is my pride, then so what? I mean, it's my pride, right? It's me, it's mine. So that's my thing about people being proud, and it seems like I've been accused of that in dealing in speaking of God and truth and having conversations with people. But generally when they say that, they'll say, well, I think your pride is getting in the way of you seeing the truth of what I'm saying. That's what another person say to me. Well, then my reply to them is, well, if you say that it is my pride that prevent me from seeing the truth of what you're saying, why is it that I cannot say the same about you? Why is it not that your pride is getting in the way of seeing the truth and what it is I'm saying? And they generally don't have a comment, they don't have a reply to that. So it is what it is. Now, another thing about my counselor, the social worker came to the house yesterday while I happened to be here, and she said she had got notice that my counselor suggested that I go see a psychiatrist, which is fine with me. I know I'm crazy. I know that. But self-admittance is the first step to recovery. Now, I'm crazy, but I swear that you people are insane. Really. People in general. I'm gonna say 99.99999% of you people are insane. And it's just in looking at the world condition. It's just in talking with people, having videos up here and talking to people back and forth about, about God, about love, about truth, about this world. And it's just that it's either I'm totally insane or you're totally insane. And I rather believe that it's you that is totally insane, because look at the world. Look at the condition of the world. Look at what we're going through. So, another thing is, I felt that I should go to a psychiatrist, as part of my defense in my criminal trial. Let me find out, I'm crazy or I'm not. And so this was going to happen. And I feel I'll be vindicated either way it goes. So I go to the psychiatrist. What's going to happen? He's either going to determine that I'm crazy or I'm not crazy. Now, if I am crazy, if I am mentally insane, then I get a free pass. I can't help the way I think, the things I believe, because I'm crazy. Whereas also, if I'm not crazy, if I am totally sane, then that means that my thought process, the way I think, what I believe, what I preach, what I teach, there must be some validity to it. I am of sound mind, so I must be right in a way in the things that I say. And so maybe once again it's thus that you're crazy. So like I said, either way, I come out in the clear, right? And she actually, and the social worker couldn't remember the exact wording, but the counselor made reference to my spirituality and my manner of dress. Because I usually wear, the white robe that I have on videos. I mean, I wear that regularly. I wear that out and about. It's my regular manner of dress. It's an alb, it's a robe, it's a religious robe, and it's to show my mindset that I always have God on my mind. It's to show that I am a minister, right? So, and she, like I said, she couldn't remember exactly what it is she said, but it was in there that, she specifically it said something about my spirituality and my manner of dress and whatnot. So, it is what it is. So I think that's it as far as this video. Like I said, so it'll come out. My reality that I have, what I see, the way I think, the way I believe, what I believe, how I believe. Will either turn out valid in the sense of it is sensical that I think that way, or I'm not, because I'm totally off my rocker, and I am to be forgiven for that. God bless. Peace and love.